Hello, it's I, Drew Pickles, the gayest man to ever exist on this planet. Seriously, I'm waiting for Leafy is here to make a video on me. Anyway, I have returned with a shit ton more closing logos for you. You see, Savage Boy 69 was inspired by the videos by Tom Circle 3, Rugrats The Lost Tapes, and Scoot 69, but for some reason every time I do an unofficial installment I seem to say the same inspired by speech. So, now that the fourth wall is now an example of mindless destruction, let's get to the logos. First of all, we have a very fucking rare one. This is the Network Entertainment logo from 1995. Network Entertainment was an Australian home video distributor active from 1995 to 2000. They were a very obscure company, but Savage Boy 69 is lucky enough to have a bunch of tapes released by the company. There were two versions, the one I just showed, and one that utilizes cheesy, as fuck CGI graphics, which Savage Boy 69 likes, because he apparently claims it gives him nostalgic feels, because he watched these tapes in his childhood. The only feels I want to have is the feeling I get from getting horny, whether it's Barney's sexy purple body or Ronald McDonald, better known as Penis Clown's greasy French fry penis. That yellow star though would make a nice dildo. Anyways, now we will take a trip back to the groovy 70s, which I consider the peak of my gay porno career, with the Metro Media 11 logo from 1975. I don't know why they had to repeat the 11 part. Savage Boy 69 used to think that part was strange and in a really fucked up way, but now he doesn't see anything scary about it. The flapping letters remind me of Barney when he flaps his butt cheeks in my face during our gay orgies. Anyways, we move on to a logo which scared the holy fucking shit out of Savage Boy 69 and still does.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Yes, a not scary NBC Peacock intro from 1962. Savage Boy 69 gets the chills whenever he hears this, and no offense or damage to the fourth wall, but Savage Boy 69 literally had to download the file I played before, and slap it into Sony Vegas, and when he plays back what's so far of the video, he skips the peacock. Personally, I think that logo is very beautiful and majestic, but it makes me horny, because the peacock looks like a white cloud though. But because I want to get on with the video, I will not shove that sexy animated peacock up my asshole. Anyways, here is the next logo. The TriStar Pictures logo from 1984. Savage Boy 69 hated this logo when he was a kid because of how the horse would run up to the screen. They eventually replaced the logo in 1993, and again in 2015. Now we take a trip to Argentina with this little gem. Yes, the Lumen Films logo from 1931. You see, Rank Organization is always considered to be the first company to have a logo of a guy banging a gong, but the studio, and its logo, date back over a decade before Rank even existed. In the Rugrats The Lost Tapes video, I talked about logos from China and Japan, with gems such as the Shochiku and Fuji Disney logos. Well, in this video, we will go to Britain, with his Apple Films logo from the late 1960s. Apple Films was the film arm of Apple Records, the record label owned by the Beatles, the most popular band in the 60s. I like to call them the Beat-Offs, and they had such hits as Sergeant Cloudo and the Lonely Faggots Band, Penis Lane, the Pube Muppet rhythm composition entitled Fuck Off and Let It Me, I Want to Suck Your Cock, Fuck Me Too, among others. Yes, Savage Boy 69 hates the Beatles, but did some research on Wikipedia. Holy shit, I heard the fourth wall crash down again. Well, Savage Boy 69 is gonna have to fix it, not me. So we have the Thames Television logo from 1970. I remember seeing a version which had the buildings replaced with titties. So, now I have ran out of British logos, let's go around the world again. Here is the Saban Entertainment logo from 1988. For those who don't know, Saban Entertainment took Japanese tokusatsu shows and adapted them for Western audiences. The most famous of these was the Power Rangers franchise, adapted in 1993 from the popular long-running Japanese Super Sentai franchise, which began in 1975. Now we have two logos with very familiar music. Yes, both use a high-pitched version of the World Vision logo music. You may be scratching your stinky pubes wondering, why the fuck would they use the same music? Well, probably, because they were a bunch of cheapskates who couldn't afford even a synthesizer at least. And now I will show you a long, strange home video logo from a Spanish company called Vid.lii. I don't know why, but the trumpet sounds like Barney when he farts in my eye sockets during our day orgies, and it actually makes a song. Plus the logo at the end looks like they chroma keyed a card with the logo and zoomed a camera in it and lifted it up at the end. Now, Savage Boy 69 has given me a letter. It says, "Hey Drew, since you're doing like the 6th or 7th closing logos video in a row, why don't you show this test pattern I've given you?" God damn it, I was saving that test card for another video, but if I must tell you, test card F was a test pattern the BBC began using in 1967, which was also the year I made my first porno, and it featured a little girl and her clown doll playing noughts and crosses in a chalkboard. Now, Savage Boy 69 is Australian, if you are wondering, and Australia even had the test card in some occasions in the late 70s early 80s. For some reason this color test card aired in 1967, while the United Kingdom did not get color television until 1969, Canada 69. The last I heard of the clown doll, he told the girl he was gay and viciously stabbed her to death and joined the British branch of the Barney Bunch, where he gets raped in the ass and shat on and fingered in his clown cunt to this day. Yes, Bubbles the clown has a cock and a cunt. Well, it's not my problem. Now we have a BBC Christmas bumper from 1978.
Right now, BBC One invites you to join all the many guests, together with ABBA, for the Mike Yarwood Christmas Show.
Holy fucking shit, that Santa looks so fucking creepy. Now we will go to the land of Sesame Street, home of that sexy furry faggot Elmo who I had gay sex with in the past, with the Children's Television Workshop logo from the 1980s. The sound effects remind me of when I had a poopy cummy orgy with the 5 Americans and one of them shat in his hand and shoved it up my nose, and the shit squeezing out of his asshole sounded exactly like the sounds in this logo. Same thing happened when I was fondling with Jesse Ridgway's penis when I went to his house to rape his dad. The original Children's Television Workshop logo, which is either Sesame Street characters or creepy old men holding up a sign with the company name on it, scares Savage Boy 69 sometimes because of how creepy they look. Well, I guess I better end the video here. Savage Boy 69 is going to figure out what video he is to put up tomorrow. I am your gay old pal Drew Pickles saying don't play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Bye bye.